So today, this new Toyota model caught my eye because I've not actually seen one before. Have you? The all-electric Proace City, medium wheelbase. And you know what happens when I spot something that I haven't seen before? I'll take you on a walk in 4K to have a look. So come on, let's have a look at this. Under the bonnet, as said, all-electric. 100 kilowatt front-wheel drive motor, coupled with a 50 kilowatt per hour battery, giving it equivalent to about 138 brake horsepower. So you're not going to be lacking in power. Which also gives it about 213 miles max range. So which is not too bad when you think about it. That's what, 2-3 hours driving. So if you're going on a long journey, you're going to break it up for a 2-3 hour stop anyway, aren't you? And then obviously you have the 100 kilowatt charging option with this. So you can actually charge it to 80% in about half an hour. So it's like you go on a 2-3 hour drive, you stop, half an hour later, you go on for another 2-3 hour drive. I think the only thing negative with this though is the aesthetics. It is a van, isn't it? It's basically a van. I mean, if you need a van with seats in it, this thing is incredible. I mean, look at the size of it in here. 3 large adults. And then we'll have a look in the back in a minute to see the load space. But these are brilliant. So say like you need a van, but you also need seats. These, you click this base then goes into the floor. So then that drops down. Again, with this size, so you click that down, the base will go in, that will drop into there. And then you'll have this huge load space. Look at the size of that. I mean, this is the mid wheelbase. They do a long wheelbase as well. We'll get into that in a sec. But look how much space you have in here. It's literally a van. So yeah, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but as a city van, 213 miles range, what's not to like? So you've got a little pull up here. Doesn't have electric boot option on this. Not really much of an issue. This is the design. So it has a little spoiler here. They do an icon. Oh, here we go. This is where we get to the icon's 31,000. This is the design. It jumps to 36 for this. Then the color on top's another 600. So then you're at 37. So it's like almost a 15% uplift to go up spec, but then you get the tinted windows, the 16-inch alloys. Looks a little bit prettier, doesn't it? If you're looking for a van, I suppose the icon spec's going to be the one. But yeah, it comes, look, front and rear sensors as well. So let's have a look in the front of the cab. You've got usual electric windows, loads of space in here as well. You could literally walk through into the back through this gap here. Let's jump on in, have a look in here. POV like we always do, and you'll see, look, it is the vision you get in here all around the vehicle. It's quite incredible. 10-inch screen, multimedia. What do we have on here? I think you've got to link it to go to nav. Tells you all about your settings and all your different bits and pieces. What have we got here? Yeah, your navigate is absent. I think you have to connect it. So you can run it off your phone, etc. But then let's put it into reverse. Has a reversing camera, all very good. You've got a couple of options. So you've got this, and then you can click on this, go to 180 view. So you can see different views, because it's got like a 180 around the vehicle. What else we got? Zoom view, you can zoom in, mainly behind, so you've got 2 different zoom views, and then go back to standard view. So that's all pretty good. What else we got down here? Your aircon, all your different bits and pieces. Obviously you've got drive and reverse by using this little, put it back into park. You've got your handbrake electronic here. Drive modes, flick through drive modes there. The 100 kilowatt electric motor that has an equivalent of 138 brake horsepower means it's no slouch. 0 to 60 in 11 seconds, which is not too bad for one of these. And a top speed of 83 mile an hour. And they're so quiet, obviously, in here. It's electric motor, look. And like I said, great vision. Quite nice to be in here. Like I said, there's a big gap here, which you can just, if you need to, just jump in the back. But just look how much space is in the back. Over here, you've got SOS button, dials emergency services, pinpoints your location, they ask you what service you require. So yeah, loads of view. You've got another little cubby hole in here. Make a great camping vehicle, actually. If you get one of them roof box tents, and then you've got all this space in the back, all this storage, all this space. Great for it. What have we got down here, actually? 12-volt charge point down here. This is what, look at this. It must be like a little change pot, because you're not going to get a cup in there, are you? But then you've got another big thing here. What we got over here? Actually, what's about the steering wheel? Got a few modes. Quite a nice steering wheel, actually. Look at that. got your lane assist there, you turn that off. You've got a drinks holder there, another little cubby holder there. Nice seats, quite firm, good for long journeys. Nice armrest, which you can pull up and pull down. This is the good bit where you just pull that back, loads of room. I mean, look at that. You keep looking at that, all that space. Like I said, this is the medium wheelbase. If you get long wheelbase, you'll get you'll get like a 7-foot sideboard in there, wouldn't you? As I said, it's got sensors on the back, the handle under there. Pop that up. All your cables. Anything else in here? This obviously lifts out. It's just incredible, you know, the room you get in this. Really high roof. I said the 16-inch alloys. Top tether seats. All the way across, actually, so you can use the Isofix for your child seats. You can have an Isofix. I mean, these seats, how wide this is. Pull that up. So if you've got 3 kids, you can have 3 separate child seats. I know in some cars it's quite tight. You can't really get 3 and you have to have 2 and then a little gap in the middle. But yeah, you'll easily get, look how wide that is. You'll easily get 3 kid seats in that. Perfect if you've got 3 kids, because you still have loads of room in the back for all their stuff, because we all know how much stuff goes with kids. Tweeters in the doors. You've even got another little cubby hole under here for storing your little secret stuff. Obviously this hasn't got any mats in, so once you put your mat on top of there, you'll never actually even know that's there. Storage there, another storage holder, no glove box, just this storage here. So what do you think? Could you put up with the way it looks? I mean, it just looks like a van, doesn't it? Fairly nondescript on the front, which is quite minimalist in looking. It's not too bad. But they're okay, aren't they? It's just the price point. Obviously this spec, it's 36. With this paint, it's 37. You can get the long wheelbase, which is about here. But you can only get that in Icon spec, which is 33,000. So this in Icon spec's 31. This is hitting 37. You can get it in white for free, actually. I think it's 680 quid for this colour. So what do you think? I do like this colour, though. And with the blacked out windows, very versatile vehicle. Huge space on the roof. So if you want one of them tent boxes, it's a great vehicle for a tent box, isn't it? So as a direct size comparison, because more of you be aware of the size of a Corolla, they're about the same length, but obviously this is higher, and you'll see how wide this is compared to that. So yeah, a bit wider and higher. Behind here is where all the magic happens. You just press that and it opens out, and then you've got your different charging ports, illuminated locking, so you can see at night whether it's locked in to charge. You whack them back on there. Tells you what to do with your key, etc. on charging modes. Shut that up. So, as always, if you found that video of use, please do give it a thumbs up. It'll help my channel immensely, and I'll see you again soon when I spot something like this that catches my eye and I take you on a walk in 4K to have a look. So, you have a great day. I'll see you again soon.